Hi everyone, I'm Anagha from Access Language School, and in this video let us discuss about verbs. Now as we all know, verbs are something, or verbs are the words which indicates the action which the noun is undertaking or the subject is undertaking, or in some cases it might refer to some kind of possession. And the verbs are usually found in three variants. Those are the base form, infinite form and the conjugated form. Now how do we recognize these forms? The infinitive form usually has preceding to it a to. A to is placed before the infinitive form, whereas in the base form this to is absent. For example, when I say to eat, to drink, to sleep, this is the infinitive form. Whereas eat, drink, sleep, these are the base forms. And the infinitive form and the base form does not indicate a tense in the sentence. Whereas in the case of conjugated form, it indicates a tense. For example, when I say Joshua is sleeping, that is simple present. Or Joshua went to the school, that is simple past. And something to be noted is that apart from or keeping the exceptions of the verb be or the modal verbs, all other verbs present in the English language has two conjugations, that is simple present and simple past. Now let us talk about regular verbs and irregular verbs. What do you mean by regular verbs? Regular verbs are generally obtained by adding ed to the base form. For example, when I say call, called, called, or belong, belonged, belonged. So the simple past form and the past participle form in most of the cases remains to be the same. Whereas in the case of the irregular verbs, it is indicated by a change in spelling. And here also the simple past and past participle form would remain mostly the same, and in some other cases all the three forms would remain to be the same, like cut, cut, cut. Or maybe another example is bring, bought, bought. Here we can see a change in the spelling or change in its form. That is why we call it as an irregular verb. Now let us talk about transitive and intransitive verbs. Now what do you mean by a transitive verb? Transitive verb is a verb which directs or which points to a direct object. For example, when I say Richard owns a car or Maria loves Peter. So here Richard is pointed towards a direct object that he owns a car, or Maria is pointed towards a direct object that is Peter, that she loves Peter. So this is a transitive verb. Whereas in the case of intransitive verbs, it does not point out to a definite object. For example, when I say fish swims or Jack snores, here further explanation is not given regarding the object which it is pointing towards, or object is not at all required. So this is the intransitive verb. So these are the various variants which you can find of the verbs. There are many other variants also, but these are some of the important points you need to keep in mind whenever you find such verbs in the sentences which you make use in the English language. So I hope it was useful and informative. Thank you.